welcome back to the Royal Rides, where every week we bring you the bold, the brilliant, and the downright best in automotive innovation. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that has quietly built a legacy for adventure, utility, and pure confidence on any terrain of the 2026 Subaru Outback. And let me tell you, this year's model doesn't just build on that legacy, it reinforces it with grit, grace, and a surprising touch of luxury. Whether you're a long-time Subaru loyalist or someone just starting to look at what the brand has to offer, you're going to want to pay attention to this one. At first glance, the 2026 Outback might look familiar, but don't be fooled. Subaru has given it a refreshed front fascia with sharper lines, a more sculpted hood, and a newly redesigned grille that reflects the brand's rugged DNA. It still carries that signature Outback stance, muscular, elevated, and ready for whatever lies beyond the pavement. The headlights have been slimmed down just a bit, offering an edgier appearance, and now come standard with adaptive LED lighting that follows your steering, giving you visibility right where you need it. One of the things Subaru does better than most is not screaming for attention but quietly earning your respect. The 2026 Outback doesn't shout, but it speaks volumes to those who understand what it's built for. The roof rails are more functional than ever, with built-in crossbars that swing into place without a single tool. And yes, they've added more integrated tie-down points for people who actually use this car to strap on kayaks, bikes, and cargo pods. Under the hood, you've got two choices. The base engine is still the 2.5-litre flat 4-boxer engine, which produces a respectable 182 horsepower. It's paired with a Lineartronic CVT that continues to deliver smooth transitions and consistent fuel economy. Nothing flashy, but extremely dependable. However, the real treat is the turbocharged 2.4-litre engine on higher trims, pushing out 260 horsepower and 277 pounds-to-feet of torque. It gives the Outback a surge of energy that transforms its demeanor, especially when you're merging onto highways or tackling mountain roads. With Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system, you get power to all four wheels all the time. This isn't a marketing gimmick, it's the reason Subaru drivers can keep moving when others are stuck spinning in the snow. Inside the cabin, Subaru continues its quiet revolution. The 2026 Outback has a redesigned interior that blends comfort, simplicity, and tech in a way that feels surprisingly premium. The seats are supportive, with available Nappa leather that wouldn't feel out of place in a luxury SUV. The center stack is now home to an upgraded 11.6-inch touchscreen infotainment system. It's more responsive this year, with cleaner graphics and a layout that finally makes sense, integrating wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Navigation, music, climate control, it's all intuitive, and most importantly, not distracting. But Subaru didn't stop there. The 2026 model comes with their updated EyeSight driver assist technology, now with a wider field of vision and faster response times. You're getting adaptive cruise control, lane centering, pre-collision braking, all the safety tech that matters when you've got your family, your gear, or just your own sense of adventure riding along. New this year is the addition of a driver-focused distraction mitigation system that monitors your attention level using a small camera on the dash. If you're starting to drift or look away too long, it gently reminds you to focus back on the road. It's the kind of thoughtful innovation that really hits home. For those looking for more rugged capability, the Wilderness trim is back and better than ever. It's lifted, it's tougher, and it comes with all-terrain tires that laugh at mud and snow. The suspension's been retuned for off-roading, and you get skid plates, tow hooks, and even more ground clearance. If the standard Outback is a go-anywhere wagon, the Wilderness is a go-anywhere with no roads in sight kind of beast. In terms of space, the Outback delivers what you'd expect to and then some. With over 75 cubic feet of cargo space with the seats folded down, you can pack everything from camping gear to an impulsive IKEA haul. Rear seat passengers get generous legroom, heated seats, and their own USB-C port, making this an all-family, all-weather, all-adventure vehicle. And then there's the ride quality. Thanks to Subaru's global platform, the 2026 Outback feels stable, planted, and impressively refined on both highway and dirt trail. Road noise is minimal, and the suspension soaks up imperfections with a grace that makes long drives genuinely enjoyable. It's not trying to be a sports car, but for something this capable and practical, the smoothness is honestly impressive. The 2026 Subaru Outback is not just another crossover. It's a promise. A promise that you don't have to compromise between comfort and capability. Between safety and spontaneity. It's a car built for people who don't just dream about adventure, they live it. And whether your path leads through winding mountain roads, snowy streets, or dusty trails in the middle of nowhere, the Outback is the kind of vehicle that's not only ready to go with you, it's been waiting for the invitation. That's all for this episode of the Royal Rides. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Subaru Outback, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment about what vehicle you want us to review next. Until then, keep the wheels turning and the ride royal.